Counting down to first pitch tonight here at Miller Park. The I-94 series, the Cubs and the Brewers, next on the show. Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today, a spring training matchup between the Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch two-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Jackie Robinson.
Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Perry gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Grounded down the third baseline. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ballgame. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dyson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, David Ortiz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
With the first two guys of the inning on base, that's a big strikeout there on their number 3 hitter. He'll probably get 3 or 4 more shots at it before this game's over, but he might not get a better RBI opportunity than that one.
In is Joey Votto now. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Jose Bautista comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Ready now, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Justin Upton.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's the key for a home victory, Steve?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Cesar Hernandez.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
That's a really good 12-6 curveball there. And he'll throw that on any count, even when he's behind, because he has such confidence in that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Mike Schmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bautista on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
So striding in, Mark Trumbo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lays off 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Underhanded flip. Espinosa on to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Danny Espinosa makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Danny Espinosa.
Into the seats, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Perry sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Stepping in now, number 12. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Hit to third. Schmidt has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher
Cameron Rupp
Cameron
into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps and makes number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. And this pitch just about saws him off as it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
In the air now, out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Got him.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson scoops it up, throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Catcher
Stephen Vogt gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Liner towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
batting
Number 48 will get his first cuts here.
Number 48.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Milwaukee lead. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. Gerard Dyson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The center fielder, number 1, Jared Dyson.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Oh, and he had a good pitch to try that, too. That's a fastball on the outer half. If he could have just made contact, he could have walked to first base.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Settling in now, David Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Perry's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The first baseman.
Striding into the box, Joey Votto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder,
Jose Bautista is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Chopped in front of home plate. Goes to third with it, and they get the force for the second out. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, left fielder
Justin Upton stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a. Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria, and they'll need him to get something going here.
the shortstop.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
On the ground to third, backhanded. 1 away.
Now batting,
Cesar Hernandez will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Votto, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
center fielder number 14.
Carlos Gomez in now, hopped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
Belted high in the air out to left. Upton going back, still going back. A leap at the wall by Upton. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1. Into the box now, Mike Schmidt.
Now batting,
As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, Don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Now batting,
Mark Trumbo will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. High and deep to straightaway right. Bautista looks up. Gone! A two-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. And it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, I don't think he'll see that pitch again.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers. Justin Verlander will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Justin Verlander.
Leading off the inning, Danny Espinoza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get up.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this ball gets down to the corner, it was going to be easy 2 bases. But he decided better of it rounding first, and he's going to hold on there with just a loud single.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. But fortunately here, no advance. Cameron Rupp is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. It's sharply toward third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Jackie Robinson will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Jarrod Dyson.
Jarrod Dyson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cubs strand. Matt Holliday stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Left fielder.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Now batting.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He reached on a single in his first try. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runner goes for second. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out. Number 48 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Running here is Holliday. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Chopped foul right at home plate. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Now to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Dyson on the run. And that retires the side.
Brewers strand 1, but they hang on to a 3. Liam Hendricks will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 32.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. High and deep to right center field. Gomez ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Joey Votto
digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded by Echeverria. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 20.
Jose Bautista
Stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
Hot shot towards the hole. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw won't get him.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Justin Upton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed thing.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may. Cesar Hernandez will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Francisco Liriano will come in and pitch now.
For the Cubs, number 46, Francisco Liriano.
Cesar Hernandez will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Second baseman, Cesar
And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Carlos Gomez.
He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson
Sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting.
Now in the box, Mike Schmidt. He singled his last time up. Line to the right side. Bautista is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Michael Blazek will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Michael.
Leading off the inning, Danny Espinoza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting,
Number 12 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Cameron Rupp will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Cameron Rupp.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Trumbo is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mark Trumbo will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. And that's in there for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Matt Holliday stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To third. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers as the lead remains 3-1. Brad Brock is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. Jackie Robinson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Gerard Dyson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Holliday is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. David Ortiz will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a ball lined to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jose Bautista, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. Ryan Martin will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Justin Upton will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting,
Danny Espinoza gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Holiday is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stephen Vogt will end. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Liriano foul right at home plate at strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
now batting,
Number 48 will dig in, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, a tough one at the plate for him so far with the 2 punch-outs, but hey, that's going to happen to you at times, and you just have to have a short memory in this game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dyson's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Adeiny Echeverria will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Will Kuiper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 0. Will
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Dyson has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, still tied 3-3. Brett Laurie will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Base, number 15.
Number 12 stands in.
Laurie.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sent toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Cameron Rupp ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Jackie Robinson digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. To short, hit hard. Echeverria's there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Mike Zunino is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ground ball left side, played on the backhand. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Oh, but look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to challenge.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out. So this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Into the box, Mike Schmidt. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
You can tell now in his fourth inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
Outside and low, 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Mark Trumbo is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Number 12 is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Freddie Freeman stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Brewers strand 1. Score. Mike Zunino will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Oliver Perez will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half.
Oliver Perez.
Gerard Dyson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
You got to be a little more restrained here leading off an inning. That's a big run if you can get on base, and you don't want to give away an opportunity by chasing bad pitches.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dyson is retired, and there's 1 away.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
0-1 pitch on its way. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Laurie gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first to be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. Joey Votto strides in, grounded out his last time through. hits it high and deep out to center field. Zunino going back on it at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Matt Holliday will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
For the Brewers here in the bottom of the 9th.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Now he's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Bautista. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
The offensive hero this afternoon for the Brewers was this guy right here, Matt Holliday. Thanks largely to one heroic swing, he's our tops player of the game.
But he came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. Well, no surprise, it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
So that